everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Mia J, and I'm here to discuss parenting, business, life, and of course the VSG process. If you have not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you can follow me on my journey, and then don't forget that notification bell so that way you can be made aware whenever I drop a video. And then while you're here, don't forget to like and leave me a comment so that way I know you watch my content and that you're here. But y'all, I know I haven't been here in a while, and I got my notes here because I got so much to cover. It's been so much since I made a video, but a lot has happened. So ultimately, I have a date. We have a VSG surgery date. It is here. I am making this video right now on November 3rd. My surgery date is, drum roll please, December the 7th. It is here. It is almost here. But let's backtrack to how we got to this. You know, a lot has happened. I know in my last video I was talking about how I was going to Maryland to go see my family. I had a nice trip. I haven't seen everybody in a while, and I'm so glad that I went. You know, memories last a lifetime. Money comes and goes, but you can never get those memories back that you have with your loved ones. So I'm so glad that I did go ahead and take that opportunity to go see my family. Between the last videos, I also did complete the last half of my psych eval with the actual psychiatrist, I'm assuming. And this part was less intense, so he wasn't pushing my trigger buttons. But pretty much he just asked me what my goals are with surgery and try to figure out like a correlation between my traumas and food. But got that part out the way. And then I also had another appointment with another surgeon just in case. And I remember saying before in the previous video that I was honestly comfortable with where I was for surgery. So I went to another surgeon just to test it out and see. But pretty much for him, he explained, and then also I did want to note that this other surgeon was with a completely different facility, so it wasn't a different surgeon at the same facility. It was a different surgeon at another facility. But he pretty much explained how the procedure works, just how much they take the 80% out of your stomach, and then the process that they would have to do a stomach eval, where they would have to, I don't remember what they do, but they stick a tube down my throat to look at my stomach, make sure my stomach is okay. And then also the requirements to get surgery, which is pretty much the same requirements that I had with the other facility. But the only thing is different with a little bit with the nutrition is that I started off with a group nutrition class, and then I would go to have a one-on-one nutrition appointment with their nutritionist. And then for their psych eval, they couldn't schedule me out until February 2022, and I wasn't waiting that long until 22. But it's okay because I have my surgery date now, so it's fine. It's all fine. But since I have my surgery date with this facility, I'm just gonna call them and just cancel all those appointments, so that way I could just focus on this one because it's gonna happen. So it's said, so it's done. I didn't get any surgery. I didn't come this far to come this far. We're about to be on that too. They also, when they called me to give me my surgery date, they did give me an option to have it sooner. They actually said November 24th, but my son's birthday is around that time, so I want to make sure that I'm physically able to play and engage with him with whatever activities we do. I don't want to just be, you know, sitting on the sidelines if I don't have to. I'd rather, you know, be able to engage and play with him for his birthday. So once they schedule my appointment, well, my surgery date, I have a few appointments between now and the surgery date. It's a total of 2 appointments. So one of them is going to be a pre-op class. Because of COVID right now, it's going to be online, and it's a 5-hour course, I want to say, through WebEx. Not sure if you're familiar with WebEx. It's similar to like Zoom and Skype video, where you pretty much can have video conversation. You have a phone conversation where it's not like video based, and you can also share your screen, share information, documents, and things like that. It's a virtual way to pretty much have a meeting without being in person. So we'll be doing that for the 5 hours for the pre-op class. And then I'll also be having a pre-op visit with my surgeon on the 22nd of this month. So I'm not quite sure what all that's going to entail. I will let you guys know when I have that appointment how that one goes. And then I have surgery December 7th, and then after surgery I have a post-op class, which is about a week out from surgery. And from the scheduler, she said that that's pretty much where I could start kind of eating more foods. So just kind of get me to introduce more foods into my diet. And then the next appointment they scheduled me for was my 2-month post-op appointment with my surgeon, just to make sure that everything is healing fine and that I'm progressing okay. Now, as far as costs go, because I know that's a big thing that I was concerned about, I'm sure a lot of people are concerned about as well. The biller told me that I have to pay the surgeon fees when I come to my pre-op appointment. Now, I just talked to someone else today and I got all this information yesterday. I don't have to pay everything in full because she also quoted me the entire amount for the hospital. So I don't have to pay everything all at once. She said that for my hospital in particular that I can make payment plan and after surgery. But they want me to pay something between now and surgery. So whatever that something is that I can come up with, I want to pay it. Even though in my mind I already planned to pay $800, which is what they told me for the surgeon cost. You know, I'm going to pay that so that way I can pay the amount down that they quoted me. Now, for me to get my surgery date with them, pretty much the scenario after I did my psych eval, it was about 2 weeks later, so I didn't hear anything back because that was the last requirement that I needed from my surgeon's office. So I'm like, okay, well, they didn't say anything, let me call them. So I called them and I said, hey, did you guys get the information from my psychiatrist about my psych eval? They said, no, we didn't get anything. I said, okay, well, let me go ahead and have him send it over. So they gave me a separate fax number. So I had called him, gave him the fax number, and then they faxed everything over. The next day, the office, no, 2 days later, I called the office just to make sure that they got it and that there were no issues. They said, yeah, we received it. And then she said, oh, this is everything that we need, and then we'll be able to submit to your insurance. So about a week after I had that conversation, I got a message in MyChart. If you're not familiar with MyChart, it's an app that's used by a lot of medical facilities to be able to upload your medical labs, be able to communicate with you, and you can communicate back with them. So she sent a message in MyChart and said that they had submitted everything to insurance. So she said it'll be 14 business days until they hear back from the insurance, approximately, of course. It could be sooner. And then she said after that 4 business days, it can be up to 5 business days before the scheduler calls me to schedule my surgery date. So, you know, I tried to distract myself. I think I did pretty well because I have a whirlwind of stuff going on, especially trying to prepare for these holidays upcoming. But I got the call I got a MyChart message 2 weeks later after she initially told me they submitted the insurance. She said it was approved. So that just sent me over the moon. And then I actually said it'd be 5 business days before I hear back regarding the surgery date. So I got the call actually the next day to schedule surgery, and here we are. So I'm super excited for surgery. I'm so glad to be able to bring you guys on this journey. I'm really glad mostly for myself, so that way I can really be who I know I'm really meant to be and supposed to be. I'm ready to be healthy. I'm ready to gain that confidence back. I'm an entrepreneur. You know, I need that confidence. And I feel like this is an investment in myself. If I pour this into myself to grow and develop me, then I can pour into my significant other. I can pour into my child. I can pour into my business a lot more because I'm full and I have everything that I need. So that's my biggest thing of why I'm so excited for this. But I got a lot of content planned since we got the date. I want to make sure I show you guys me packing for surgery, getting ready for surgery, let you guys know how my pre-op appointment went and my pre-op class went as well. If you do have any questions about what I've gone through so far, please feel free to leave it down below in the comment box. I try to make sure I'm as active as possible, so if there's anything that pops up, just let me know. I want to help anybody that I can, just like I received help along this process. But otherwise, thank you so much for your time watching me and supporting me on my journey. The journey is just beginning. We still have a long way to go, but we're gonna get there. I'm so excited. Like, this is what we've been waiting for, is that surgery date. And now just the countdown just to get there. I'm so excited. I'm so ready. But again, my name is Mia J. I will leave my social media handles down below in the description box, so that way you can feel free to follow me. And then if you want to also follow my business, you can do that as well. My business, I'll leave that website down below in the description box as well. I am currently running a buy one get one free sale. Now, if you watch this video too late, you may not be able to take advantage of that sale. So make sure you watch this video soon enough. But we got that promo going on. I'll put, of course, once it's over with, I'll make sure to leave that in the description box so no one is deceived about that promo. If you're interested, I would love if you're interested. You know, I have the best body butters and the best candles out in the game. Period. But make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that way you can follow me on the rest of this journey that we have to go. And then like and leave me a comment so that way I know you were here. But otherwise, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being here. Be safe, and I'll see you next time.